Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yes, a little bit energy. How are you? I hope all is good today. I really appreciate today that I'm being here finally after 2-3 months of back and forth. But what's really important is we're here. For us, the location is the most important USP in this project. We are a branded and a beachfront plot. So I'll open the Google Maps, directly the master plan, and we'll discuss. The orange plot is our plot, guys. As you can see, on the beach with private beach access. But there is a twist to this plot as well. Who can tell me? I already discussed it with you guys. There is a nice twist about this plot. Can someone tell me? Beach club? Someone said something as well. Green space. Guys, I really need you to focus on this one. This is the only plot, not in Marjan, but I think in the whole world, that you're on the beach and you're having both open green space from both sides. So, we're giving the client the access to the beach, but as well, a big greenery space on both sides. So we're speaking approximately 40 meters, 40 to 30 meters from this side. 100%. Special is usually you have buildings beside each other. Let's look at Marjan. All the plots are beside each other. There is no gaps. As you can see, with this one, not only you have big open green spaces, but you have as well another 5-star commercial beach club coming. Now that's class. You can see all of this is a big gap. This is a G+2 and a commercial beach club. It will fit the criteria of Marjan. All units having the sunset view because this is the side of the sunset. Let me sunrise and then sunset. So the units will have the full sunset view. As well, a big greenery space from both sides, as well, commercial beach club on the left side of our building. Makes sense? What do you think of the location? I need some voices, guys. I know it's morning still. Okay. There is no any other plot in the island that gives this criteria. Okay. Let me go through this picture. Guys, I really need you to look on the picture. It's a single corridor building. It's designed like a U shape. All units have the full sea view. As you can see, here is Pacific. We have the gap, but what's really even nice and even better, that we don't have units on the left side. The project is very exclusive. Only 343 units. All of them catered to give the full sea view. Makes sense? Let's look one more. A single corridor building. All units having the full sea view. There is no back units at all. The project is very exclusive. Now, guys, what's really important for us to understand is who's really behind this project. As we all know, there is a lot of new projects coming to Marjan and all over the UAE. For you and for your clients, it's very important to understand the value behind the partners coming into this project. Not only the location is top tier, but who's really building this masterpiece, we have to really understand and educate our clients. Because that's what's really important. That we're not only providing brochures, we're providing a really masterpiece that's gonna come in the next 3 years. So, the developer is Elevate, the brand is Mondrian, the operator is Enismore, the architect is Gensler, the interior designer is Bergman Design House. We'll go one by one. We start with the architect. Gensler, the biggest architecture and design firm in the world is Gensler. It's not one of the biggest. They are the biggest architect and design in the whole world. And if we want to know more, we just pop it in the Google. Who is the biggest architect in the world? Gensler will immediately pop out. Gensler, they don't work with anyone. If we want to start with Dubai, you know a beautiful location called the IFC. We know all the IFC. The guys that build the full master plan of the IFC are Gensler. Not only that, they worked with the biggest trillion-dollar companies around the world, such as Nvidia, Facebook, Adobe, Marriott International Headquarters, They even did the tallest tower in China, which is Shanghai Tower, the third tallest tower in the world. You see the number, you see the level of the partners that are coming with us. The biggest in the world are coming to put this masterpiece alive. That's why you see this unique design building. It's a U shape. But why? To give all the units a full sea view. We're having the 3 beds on the corners, the 2 beds are in the middle, and you have the 1 bed directly in the sides. As well, we're having units here because it have the big greenery space and the beach club. So you will be having the casino view as well the sea view. This side, we don't have any units. Make sense? 3 beds on the corner, the 2 beds in the middle, the 1 beds are the sides. A big masterpiece coming to Marjan, guys. Now, we covered the architect, we covered the location, which is top of the top, the interior. Of course, you heard of this beautiful building. What's the name of this building? What's the name of this building? One and only. Zaabil, 100%. Guys, for a few that don't know this project, this is one of the most prestigious projects in Dubai. 100%. Who did the full interior? Our Bergman Design House. It's a UK Scandinavian company catered for the ultra luxury projects around the world. If we want to speak about Dubai, directly one and only will pop out. Not only that, they built the most luxurious residential and commercial projects around the world. Mainly they work with the royal family of the UK and Qatar. They did Mayfair Mansions, Middle East Palace, Grand St. James, Waldorf Astoria, Bjorn Norway. All of those big 5 to 7 star resorts and residential building, the people behind their full interior are Bergman Design House. Who's gonna be building our interior and designing it? Bergman Design House. As we can see till now, we covered it all. There is no any objection for any client to speak about the location, about the architect, about the interior. We covered it all. That's it. That's the most important thing, the prices. Guys, there is also main things to understand. As buildings, what really hold the value is the operation after it's getting handed over. Who's our operator? Ennismore. For those of you who don't know who's Ennismore, Ennismore is under the Accor Group umbrella. Accor Group are the biggest hospitality brand around the world. They own more than 6,000 hotels around the world, mainly SLS, Rixos, Fairmont, Sofitel, Raffles, Delano, Hyde, Mama Shelter, 25, Mondrian, and many more. So the service of the 5-star will be there. And that's really important for the clients who's coming in Marjan. I'll tell you one thing, guys. There is a big difference and a huge difference between a third-party operator and one of the biggest 5-star hospitality brands coming. From the way they pour the drinks, from the valet service, from the security, from the 24/7 concierge lounge. Those people are well trained to fit the criteria of luxury. And that's why one of the biggest operators around the world will be operating the Mondrian project. Last but not least, Mondrian. A very nice name, by the way. Before we're speaking about the brand itself, I like just to pronounce the name itself. It gives me a feeling of luxury. Guys, Mondrian was made back in the 1996 in Hollywood. They started in Hollywood, catered for the A-list celebrities. And I'll tell you one more unique thing about Mondrian. They don't open in everywhere in the world. Only one city, one location. That's their vision. They have a very huge strict guidelines into coming, and they have very specific locations around the world. And that's what really makes them unique. They only have 11 locations. But let's look at the cities. Miami, South Beach, LA, Ibiza, Singapore, Seoul, Bordeaux and Cannes in France, Gold Coast in Australia, and many more. And they are setting their mark into the UAE for the first time in Marjan Island with Elevate. And I'll tell you one thing between us. They wanted to come only on one condition. If our plot is a beachfront. Second line, they won't accept. Waterfront, they won't accept. Only they come if the plot is a beachfront plot. And that's what we provided. And you will see with us the huge strict guidelines behind the units, that they don't want any units on the left side. This is, as a developer, will make us make less profit. But they really don't care. They have a huge strict guidelines on providing the highest luxury possible for each unit. That's why all the units are fully sea view. That's why we're bringing together the biggest architect in the world. That's why we're bringing one of the most prestigious interior designers around the world. That's why the plot is one of the most unique plots in the whole Marjan Island and in the world. Make sense? Now, let's look together on some. I don't really like to read, but this is awards won by Mondrian around the world. We start from LA, to South Beach, to Qatar, to Singapore and Seoul in South Korea, Ibiza, one of the top 5-star hospitality brands. Very niche, very luxury, coming to set its marks in the UAE for the first time. Now, I'm not gonna speak too much about amenities because you already can understand the level. And you can understand what type of amenities we will be bringing. But guys, I really need you to understand one thing. The F&B is really important. Unlike many developers, yes, 5-star restaurant will be coming. What's the name? We don't know. On handover it will come. With us, it's different. Everything is signed off from today. The biggest names coming. We start with the amenities. We're having 4 pools. 2 on the rooftop, 2 on the podium. This is, for example, the adult pool. You can understand the design and the color scheme Mondrian have and push through their products. A very unique design. As well, 13,000 square feet rooftop bar. It will be catered for the biggest. Here when you can enjoy your cigar, your drink, overlooking the full sea view as well, the casino view. Making network with the biggest people. It's not only about the picture, it's about the service we're bringing, guys, to this project. 10,000 square feet gym. When it comes to wellness and health, Mondrian is very critical. We're not throwing 2 treadmills on the side of the building and calling it a gym. No, there is a full service of wellness and health because that's their vision. Anything related to health, it's already there in the gym. You'll be having personal trainers catered for you, normal trainers, ice bath, sauna, studio systems, Pilates, everything any athlete would imagine, it's already there. The full, best of the best. I'll get you the brand in shortly to understand from our construction team. But not least, what we're everything waiting for. Filia, directly from SLS, is coming to Marjan Island. I think most of you know who's Filia. Filia is a 5-star Italian Michelin star restaurant. They won 2 Michelin star restaurants, 2 years, 2022 and 2024. And for females to understand, the owner of Filia is a female, by the way, which that's very unique to provide one of the biggest names of a F&B business coming to Marjan Island as the first indoor and outdoor beachfront experience. It's not about serving food. It's all about the service behind it. If you want to order some food, some drinks directly to your own beach, that's what we call it service. Makes sense? Okay, guys, going into this project, of course, we're having 2 types of services. The essential services and the on-demand services. Essential services, we start with the main one, is you will be getting the Accor Platinum membership that we will be speaking about later. Other than that, of course, property insurance, common Wi-Fi, security, concierge lounge, and many more. That's the standard. And when a client buying, he gets the insurance of the property. If some fire led up or something happening, us as management, everything will go back to normal. It belongs to the apartment itself if anything happens. That's the normal procedure. This is like all the UAE developers do it, mainly in the UAE. With us, also this is essential service provided. The normal one. What's really unique is this as well. The on-demand service. With one phone call away, you can be ordering a chauffeur service, a dog walking service, personal chef directly to your own apartment, bodyguards with you if you want to go, if you're a high net worth individual and you want to go to the casino. This is with one phone call away, 24/7, catered for the residents. And that's, guy, what we call it a service. Now, residences types. I even didn't see you getting excited on the residence, but you don't want to sell? We have 3 types of residences, guys. The Sky Collection, which is the duplex penthouses. Only 4 units in the building. And I really need you to understand the number of units, because all the units are very limited. Only 4 units, 4 and 5 bedroom duplex penthouses, starting from 5,000 square feet to 9,000 square feet, 5.5 meter height ceiling, with private pools, catered for the highest net worth individuals around the world. Price upon application, starting from 25 million, going to 35 million. Depends. They are the highest 2 floors. I'll show you after we finish. I'll show you where each unit is located. No worries. We'll go through it. Now, front row collection are the townhouses. 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses. Starting from 2,500 square feet to 4,500 square feet. Only 7 units in the building. You understand the number of units? Only 7 units in the building. Last but not least, the residences. Starting from 1 beds, 2 beds, and 3 beds. 1 beds, starting from 800 square feet to 900 square feet. 2 beds, from 1,200 to 1,400 square feet. 3 beds, 1,700 to 2,000 square feet. We're speaking about amazing layouts, decent sizes. All units have the full sea view. There is nothing obstructed. Everything is directly on the beach. Now, what we will be getting with the standard apartments is starting with, yes, any question? We'll go to the price after this slide. We will go to the price after this. You know, you have to know what you're gonna be getting with the apartment before me putting you to the price. I didn't give it. He asked, I didn't give it upon application. I don't know. What prices I know, I'm gonna give directly. But I need to give you, to raise the price more. I need to raise the price more, so you have to wait with me. Guys, what we will be getting with the apartment is starting with 3.2 meter height ceiling. Not 2.8 or 2.9, 3.2 meter height ceiling. Built-in wardrobes. Fully fitted kitchen appliances, Melee and Gogona. The full marbling will be done by Decton, one of the best. Everything you will be getting directly with the apartment. Only the movable objects will be as a furniture package by Mondrian. Make sense? Everything from today is already signed off. Melee is there, Gogona is there, Decton is there. Everything is already signed, ready to deliver. We will speak about how the client could get it or could avoid it. It depends on what he needs. Everything. Now, the moment we've been waiting for, the prices. Guys, prices. That's what's really important. I've given you a branded beachfront project. All units are fully facing the sea, with one of the biggest 5-star hospitality brands, with the highest services possible and amenities possible, starting with 2.55 million. You can get the access on a 1-bedroom unit, fully facing the sea, today with 2.55 million. What really the idea, guys? You're having the access on the best priced project in Marjan right now. We look on the 2 beds. You can have the access on a 12 to 1,400 square feet 2-bed starting from 3.7 million. That's a bargain. In my opinion, If I ask management to increase the price by 15%, I could still sell it. And it's very easy. I sold projects all over the Marjan with most expensive prices, and they don't have those types of amenities and value. 3 beds, the corner units, starting from 5.2 million. Decent sizes, 1,800 square feet starting. Average is 1,900. Directly on the sea for a starting price of 5.2 million. Let's name the biggest 5 branded residences in Al Marjan right now.
Yeah, this is the best branded residence.
Oyster, JW, W, Fairmont. All of them are starting from 3,800 pushing to 4,500 dirhams per square foot. If you can get a 1 bedroom and all those names under the 3.3, I will close my iPad and go. I'm not only giving you amenities and a project without the value for money. But guys, you have to really understand one thing. You have the access on those prices today on the pre-launch stage. We started EOI Thursday. For anyone who wants those prices, we have to get the token. Because the project is per follows. We have those upcoming 3 weeks as the pre-launch stage. Then pre-launch will be closed. Then launch prices. 10% more than those prices. And I tell you one thing. We could charge that and we will still be better and more affordable than any other project. But if you want to get the access on those prices, we have to act quick. I'm telling you, there is more than 8,000 brokers in Dubai working on this project right now. And you Thrive are one of the biggest names working on it. You already proved yourself in Marjan in the last 2 years. Now you have the access on one of the best projects with the best prices that you can deliver to your clients. Make sense? Just one more thing before we wrap this up. The clients will get the Accor Platinum membership. Accor Platinum, not the bronze, not the silver, not the gold, the platinum directly. I'll tell you, they will have access around 6,000 hotels around the world, not only Mondrian, all the names. They will be getting more than 20% discount, early check-ins, late checkout, VIP services and reservations, lifetime. For all the projects, not only Mondrian. If he wants to pop in Fairmont in Ibiza, he can have. If he wants to go to Miami, he can have the same thing. All over the world. It only gets allocated when the client buys something. They cannot buy it. Yes, after paying the 20%. Service charge is 25 dirham. Approximately the range. So, still till date, we don't know the price of the package. We're approximately speaking starting from 100K, not a cheap furniture. Of course, with this type of products, the highest furniture will be available. Okay? That will come on handover. We don't have an exact pricing right now. That's the floor plate. And I tell you guys, no one have seen this till date. Look at this amazing and beautiful layouts. 3 beds on the corner. You have the 2 beds in the middle. 1 beds on the sides. And here you have 1 bed and only 1 2-bedroom. We don't have any units facing this side. We don't have any units facing the back side. Every unit is catered for the full sea view in the building. And I'll tell you one thing. If you want to know my opinion, I always prefer to go lower floor than higher floor. I am on the sea. I need to wake up having the full sea view. If you agree with me, guys, let's wrap it up together. I know I took a lot of time from you. I know you're busy, but we have to understand one thing. We are starting today, together, me and you, with one of the biggest journeys in Marjan Island. You're having the access on the prices. And I'll tell you one more thing for you, Team Thrive. We will be giving you access on units. And hopefully even before launch. You can be allocated before even launch. You'll not be waiting in the queue like all the companies. But we need to work on it together. Because from you, I cannot take 2 EOIs and then allocate them. I know for a fact that we will be taking at least 20 units. And all of that will be allocated before the launch. You will be going to launch in mid of November in Royal Atlantis, enjoying drinks and food, already booked your clients. Your clients are happy, you're happy, and we are all finished and did proper business. We only have 4 weeks. Are we ready? More energy. Are we ready? Short-term rental will be done by Mondrian. They will be taking a 70-30 split. 30, 70 for the client. It's not negotiable, no. Only early clients will be taking the pre-launch price. On the pre-launch stage, 3,000 to 3,200. Then by launch, it will hit 3,600, 3,700. Any other question, guys? We're all set and good?
How many units per floor?
22 to 25 units per floor. The full building, G plus 14, only have 343 units. Q4 of 2028, the handover. Thank you guys so much. One more time. Let's have a clap for you as well. Thank you so much for your time.